Marriage is what brings us together today. So, Justin Mark Packer is this boy. I met him on this little thing called Tinder. Crackly fire noise. You know what I'm talking about? The hookup app. Yeah, I got on there as a joke because everyone was like, oh my gosh, Tinder's so cool. You should go on Tinder because I met this cute guy on there and whatever. And I was like, that's stupid. I'm never gonna date someone from the internet or from an app. As it turns out, I got on there. I downloaded it. Low-key, I'm terrified to show you this, but I got screenshots. Guys, this is our Tinder message. This is our Tinder conversation. He messages me January 22nd, 2017. Yeah, I know specifics. Hey Monica, where are you from? No response. Also, I don't want to sound like some creeper, but your eyes are super pretty. Can I take you out to lunch sometime? Grimace face because your girl didn't answer again. Eventually I say, shoot me a text. Let's plan. Insert number. That was our first conversation. Oh my gosh, we fell in love. Just kidding. Really, it was him. He hustled, man. Because I gave him such a hard time. And it wasn't intentional at all. It was just that I was someone in my mind. I was like, I'm not going to be like every Provo girl. I'm going to get married maybe when I'm like 28 and older and established. But that didn't happen, as you will find out through this video. Eventually, I text him back, and then eventually we get a date set up. He asked me to dinner. I say no, but we can walk and talk for half an hour. Exactly. Literally. Because I've got a show, and I've got a rehearsal, and I've got to leave. This is what I have time for, so if you want to do that, that's cool. And he said yes. And so we went to a museum, and we walked around. That was it. And we talked. And holy cow, did we talk. I have never been on a date with someone where the conversation was at the quality it was. It wasn't just surface stuff. And even then it was funny, it was deep, and it was just half an hour, and then our next date was literally the same thing. Every date we had was incredibly simple. It was basic. It was walking and talking. And honestly, I think that's the best way to go because you know instantly if you really connect to someone. If you go to a movie, it's like, well, yeah, you're cute, but I don't really know you after the movie's done unless you're like making out, but that's more in a physical sense than an emotional. And I'm the kind of person that is very adamant about knowing someone first and not kissing them unless I am actually interested in them. And I see potential because I don't do that. My husband is from Tinder. Not even Mutual, not even Bumble, not even the classy apps, but the fire emoji hookup app. Yeah. Some of you may have seen that we were going to get married in the Salt Lake Temple. It kind of looks like a castle. If you've ever been to Temple Square in Salt Lake, Utah, you know what I'm talking about. It's got a little angel on the top, you know. The maintenance schedule goes right over the wedding day. And we have to get married that day because it's exactly a year from the day we met in person. So we decided, what about Provo City Center? That's like a cool new one. It's actually really old, technically, but it's remodeled. And it's got like this vintage feel, and it's really cool. And I was like, you know what? Let's do that. That is way better than going to Salt Lake because, fun fact, we went to Justin's friend's wedding at the Provo City Center, and that was the day that he told me he loved me. Provo is kind of like our home base. Yeah, we're the stereotypical type. I know, it's cute. We only got like about 3 months to go before the wedding, so I'm super excited. We've been engaged for about 3 months. We got engaged 6 months after we met, exactly. And then we're getting married 6 months exactly after the engagement. But now we're talking about wedding stuff that I've got to do. And it's hard being an actress and having all these little things and projects I'm working on, and then also trying to plan a wedding because a wedding in and of itself is huge and massive, and there's like a million different little things. So it's coming slowly but surely. Slowly. I didn't want to admit I downloaded it. My mother didn't find out. My mother didn't find out that I downloaded it until maybe a couple weeks in, but I hadn't really used it yet. I'd like swiped on people, but I hadn't gone out with anyone yet because I was embarrassed by it and I didn't know if they were gonna kill me or something. Because it's like, you never know, like you could die.